Hey guys! You may or may not have seen the announcement already, but a new Love Live mobile game was announced. The game is exclusively for Love Live Superstars, so there's no content for Muse, Aqua, Niji, Hasu, any of the other groups. And you might be wondering, oh my gosh, are we finally getting a new rhythm game? I'm so glad you asked! No! No, it's not a rhythm game. It's a puzzle game! And guess who it's produced by? Our favorite, Bushiroad! Yay! I also just want to make it super clear that I have nothing against puzzles. I love puzzles. I do puzzles all the time. When I originally saw this announcement, I was so excited. It's my two favorite things. It's Love Live and puzzles, not to mention it's Leela, which is my favorite Love Live group. I actually have an official Love Live puzzle of the Nijigasaki girls, like the original 9, that I have hung up on my wall. So like, just trust me when I say I like puzzles. Any of my opinions about the mobile game that might be represented in this video, they have nothing to do with my opinion on puzzles. Going back to the mobile app, because duh, that's what this video is about, I believe its official name is Memory Collection or Memokore, because that's what the words underneath the app icon say. I'm just going to show you the playthrough. This is what I saw on the first level that I played. Genuinely, I don't know what I expected because the app was like advertised as being screenshots of the anime, and it's a puzzle where you put together and then once it's done, it's like a scene from the anime, you know? It's just a little bit of a letdown when you experience it. Also, that little, I don't even know if I can call it a story at the end. The app was advertised as having quote-unquote mini stories. My idea going into it was like, oh, this is gonna be like School Idol Festival's Bond stories, just like little anecdotes about School Idol life. And I mean, I was kind of right, but that's literally 2 slides of talking. Oh, sorry, not talking because it's unvoiced. Like, are you kidding me? To give the game the benefit of the doubt, I played through 14 of the available puzzles. There's 4 puzzles for every episode, and it goes all the way through season 3. As the episodes progress, the puzzles get increasingly harder, and by that I mean they add more pieces. This is what they looked like by the time I got to the puzzles for episode 4. They're 81 pieces. Also, I'm so sorry for the horrible gameplay in the background. I said I was a fan of puzzles, but I never said I was good at them. Anyways, starting on episode 5, the puzzles are 90 pieces, and on episode 9, it changes to 108 pieces. The final 2 episodes, 11 and 12, are 144 pieces. You can't play a puzzle until you've done the puzzle before it, so you have to do them in order. The puzzles themselves have an interesting user interface in my opinion. The puzzle pieces are shown on a strip on the bottom of the screen. As you put pieces onto the puzzle board, the outline of those puzzle pieces stay on the bottom of the board. This means that if there are 7 slides of puzzle pieces for the puzzle on the bottom of the screen, and you have 1 piece left to put on the puzzle, you have to go hunting for it throughout all of the other strips. I would have preferred a system where as puzzle pieces were put on the board, the remaining pieces would slide over to the left, but that's just a personal preference. Also, for the pieces that are right next to the arrow buttons that let you switch what strip you're on the furthest left and the furthest right, it's hard to pick them up without accidentally pressing the arrow button. One last thing, if you exit out of the puzzle halfway through, it will not save your progress. There's also a hint button on the right side of the screen that you can press and it'll show you like the background of the puzzle so that it'll give you a hint on where the pieces go. You can only press it every so often. It has a cooldown timer, and then you only get to see the background for 10 seconds. It wasn't very helpful for me, but again, I might just be bad at puzzles. Once you've completed a puzzle, the anime screenshot that you now have will be sent to your collection, which you can access from the main screen. You can sort the collections by member, and you can select any combination of girls that you want. Riveting gameplay! You can also access the mini-stories from here, as well as from the puzzle screen. I thought there'd be more stuff in the settings, but it's just the volume for the background music or the sound effects. So, that's it. That is the whole game. So what is my final opinion on it? I can't really say for certain because it came out today. I feel like it's unfair to say that I'm giving my final opinion on it when I've only played it for like an hour, but I'm just not sure what else the game has in store for me that I haven't already seen, that isn't just puzzles with more pieces. Looking at some of the puzzles going forward that I haven't completed yet, a lot of them are iconic scenes from the anime that I remember admiring when they happened. Like in Season 3 when the camera zooms in on Ren and like the wind is in her hair. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. I also really like how as you do the puzzle and flip the pieces to the correct orientation, there are like haptics that you can feel through your phone, and you also feel it when the puzzle piece fits into the right spot. Also, in the background of, not of like when you're doing the puzzle, but like of the settings in the title screen, there's a pretty cool puzzle animation, but that's like pretty much all I have to say in terms of positive things about the game. As a puzzle game, yes, it is pretty much exactly what it was advertised as. It's puzzles of screenshots from the Love Live Superstar anime and very short stories that you unlock once you complete them. Is that worth $3? Considering School Idol Festival was free and infinitely better, no. I can't say that it's worth the money. But that brings me to my main point. The main reason I'm not a fan of the game, despite being both a Love Live and puzzle fan, is because of the disappointment. It's released by Bushiroad Games, and they're infamous in the Love Live fandom for butchering Love Live games. It's disappointing to me that Love Live continues to use Bushiroad as the creator for their games when they have such a bad track record. Also, a small, tiny part of me is disappointed that this wasn't a rhythm game. Bushiroad has now shown us that yes, they are capable of creating a Love Live game. They know that what the majority of fans want is a rhythm game, and yet they just won't give it to us. Would I have wanted Bushiroad to manage the next Love Live rhythm game? No. But that's not the point, it's the principle. Bushiroad gives us rhythm and gacha games and then snatch them from our hands, and we beg for them back, and they give us a puzzle game. Like, they're rubbing it in our face. It just feels disappointing. Am I going to keep playing it? I don't know. I think I'll give it maybe one more try, maybe tomorrow. Like, I need to give it some time. Maybe it'll grow on me, I don't know. There's not really much that could change about it that would change my opinion on it. I don't want to end this video on a sad note, so I thought I would bring up that the Hasuno Sora app is adding a rhythm game mode sometime in the near future. It looks like it'll be nothing like School Idol Festival, but seriously, at this point, I will take what I can get. Obviously, it won't have Love Live songs from the other groups, but Hasuno Sora has done many covers of the other group's songs. So while we won't be able to play the rhythm game for the original versions of the songs will still technically be available to play. And if you don't know a lot about Hasuno Sora, trust me when I say that the girls are very talented and they absolutely do the originals justice. That's all I've got for this video. This is my first video using my own voice. Voice reveal. I still need to figure out like the right intonations for when I'm speaking. I'm really bad at speaking when it's not just like a conversation, so this might sound really unnatural, and I'm so sorry if that's how it turned out. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and giving the video a like. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.